I don't even know what to say no more. I've done this video like 3 times, and I met tacos. I was like, I don't know how pregnant women eat. I'm not showing you nothing. You can't see nothing. And I've been practicing since getting raspy and across more truer. Terms to what extremes. My mom. I'm sorry, and don't worry, I got my brush too. Time for yourself. I mean, you always got to be true. You can talk, except my fingernails. I usually do them a little better. They are, my hands are. Hi, it's me. It's Jessica. I'm here at work, working my butt off. So, yeah. Today is actually July 24th, so I'm like 1 day early, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this onto the next month because I'm so busy out here. I mean, gosh, it's been hectic. I want to pull my hair out and I don't even have hair. Look at that, I don't even have Mr. Brush. Oh my gosh, I can't even do this video. Mrs. and Mr. Brush are both at home. No! Oh, what's the world coming to? My gosh, I don't know if I could take this. Can I even do a video? My gosh, I'm serious. I lifted it. You know what? I'm just gonna grab my hard hat and just there. So yes, isn't this? Oh my gosh, this is just so ladylike. You know, just button up shirt, long. Well, you know, we gotta do what we gotta do. It's sort of kind of what I want to talk about, you know, because we got to do what we want. We got to do. We got to do something to survive. We got to. I'm not better than anybody else. Nobody's better than me. I mean, it goes both ways. We're all in this together. This little game called life. You know, here I am, and you know, just out here. You can sort of kind of see I'm at work. You know, my truck is hidden over there. I'm at this location. I'm just like going crazy and it takes forever to load. So I'm like, Jessica, you know what? See, now I just messed everything up. I'm like, Jessica, come on, make a video. This video is going to take forever. I mean, the load's going to take forever to load. You might as well make a video. So that's what I'm doing. And you know, I'm at work. I wear these hot, stupid, long sleeve, greasy shirts, these baggy pants, which, my gosh, I mean, seriously, these things are like, I can't even get out of these. These things are like, gosh, I'm not even in skinny jeans. My gosh. But I'm doing what I need to do to survive. And you know, sometimes we gotta do that. I know, I'm trying to get it focused. I'm trying to get it right. Try to do this and I try to do that. Okay, I've totally lost it. But you already knew that. That's why you're watching the video. So, this is what happens when I don't have Mrs. Paws. So, yes, I don't work in a glamorous job. I'm sweating. I'm not even working. But it's hot out here in the desert. My gosh. So, you know, here I am out in the oil field. I'm busting my butt. I'm sweating my butt off. I'm working 12, 14-hour days. I don't get a chance to glamour up, really. I mean, I don't have a social life outside of work. I don't have time for it. Hell, even if I could, you know, there are bars down there, but gosh darn it, why do I want to go bar hopping? I mean, I'm on a mission. I'm on a goal. I'm doing what I need to do to survive. And I think, oh, that breeze feels so good. And that's the main thing. We got to do what we need to do. I talked to a good friend of mine on the East Coast. And she's like, you know, her living condition can be a little bit better. And we had this little bit of a discussion. And I'm like, you know what? You just got to do what you need to do to survive. But, you know, you also got to do what makes you happy. So the money sort of kind of makes me happy. Here it is, 1 year, 11 months completed on hormones. If you would have asked me that I was going to be here, I would have told you you lost your lid. I would have told you you had too many Fruit Loops. Or Cocoa Puffs or something. I would have told you, well, this ain't a breakfast cereal commercial, but I would have told you something ridiculous, because I always thought that if I needed to transition, I need to be girly, I need to be this, I need to be that, I need to, hey, paint my nails really good, which, they are kind of painted really nice, but, you know what I'm saying, I had to do the swing, do the secretary thing, get on the phone, do this, do that. And it's like, I wouldn't have been happy. And, one of these days I might pick me up an office job somewhere, data entry or something. But I probably won't be super, super happy. Time will tell. This is just something I have 5 years experience in. 5! I know, I can't tell if my camera's even actually working that good. So, I do it. I get good money. I'm making, well, it's not the best of money. I probably make 20, 25 bucks an hour, somewhere in there. Okay? Of course, I work 12, 14-hour days, so it adds up. That doesn't mean I'm rich. Heck, 1 year ago, I was unemployed. I had to fight to get my unemployment. And that's actually how I got this job, is by going to the unemployment office and so, and I see so many people, there's, gosh darn, down the street, there's, McDonald's is hiring at 14 bucks an hour here. It's like, what, 14 bucks to flip burgers? Kmart, they're hiring at like 10, 11, 12 bucks an hour. It's like ridiculous. Of course, they're competing with the oil field, so they got to. But, it's, sometimes we got to do what we got to do to survive. Now, here I am, 1 year, 11 months later, and I'm getting this close. I'm like, oh, Jessica, I'm like $500 short of paying my doctor off. So, I'm going to do that in 2 weeks. Next week, I'm going to go to Dallas. I am going to go see my doctor. They're going to tell me all kinds of garbage, if it's good, healthy, whatnot. And then I get to go see a therapist that will write my second letter for SRS, GRS, down in Thailand. So, and I got 7 months until my surgery date. So it's happening. It's coming together. It's focusing. It's jumping in. It's, a few months ago I put it down. I opened up a bank account. I said, you know what? The money I put in here, I ain't touching the son of a gun. And I ain't. Sometimes you got to be hard on yourself to save the money. You got to figure out what you need on a budget. I mean, Mother Nature is not happy. That was a big cloud. But anyway, you got to figure out what you need to survive, month to month. Say, hey, guess what? And then once you figure that out, save a couple extra $100, keep it in your one bank account so you're not pushing it paper thin, and then boom, the rest of it goes in this other bank and you're just not touching it. And whether that be $50, $100, whatever it is, a paycheck, you ain't touching it until the day comes that you pick a doctor. And when there is a will, there is a way. There's so many people out there, I can't do it. I can't do it. Jessica, that's you. I can't do it. There ain't no way, Jessica. Jessica, no! And it's like, you know what? Okay, fine. I put in my 2 cents. There it is. I know. It's tough love. It's tough love. It is. And you got to be hard on yourself. Transitioning is not the easiest thing in the world. It's not like taking that magic little pill, finding a pill off the ground and then taking it. And that was sleight of hand. No, you saw it fall down on the ground. I wasn't going to do that. Come on, that was a rock. Why in the hell would I eat a rock? Okay, you guys are like losing it. So anyway, you know what? I need to go check something. Hold on just a second. Hi, I'm back. Um, yeah, sorry about that. I was working. Um, I just had to make sure I finished the video though with Mrs. Brush, so everything's cool. I know, and you thought you were gonna go the whole video without Mrs. Brush. Shame on you. So, hi. I know I'm getting gray hairs. I saw one earlier. It's like, I need to dye my hair again. Dang it. So, yeah, pretty much what I was talking about. I mean, we gotta do what we need to do to survive. And that's the important thing. It really is. I've been doing a lot of soul searching throughout this, past year and 11 months. That's part of transitioning. It's a change. It is. To say one person is going to be the same at the beginning to the same at the end, you're not. You're not. That's one of the reasons why I number my videos. So if I talk about a certain subject and it's like, the third month on hormones, 03, and now it's 24. 24, working on the 24th month. So, we change, our opinions change, our attitude changes, and hopefully for the better. Hopefully for the better. There's one thing I actually ran across on Facebook the other day. I shared it with a bunch of people, and it's kind of neat. It's everything that you do is based on I'm trying to read it, but everything that you do is based on the choices you make. It's not your parents, your past relationship. It's not your job. It's not the economy. It's not the weather, an argument, or your age that is to blame. None of that is to blame. You and only you are responsible for every decision and choice you've ever made. Period. That's it. You're responsible. You don't like something, change it. You might not be able to change it right away, but you can at least make a plan. If you're not liking where you're working, I'm not saying quit your job. I'm saying set up a plan. Where do you want to be in 5 years? You hear it all the time. We were brought this way, in school. What do you want to be in 10 years? Where do you want to be 10 years from now? What do you want to do? You got to say, and that's what I've been doing. And that's when I put my foot down. Today's actually the 25th, I know. I've been so busy. Yesterday was the 24th. I was doing the other video, eating the rocks. I got the real stuff now. Actually, I gotta make some more. Gotta make some more drugs, man. You gotta sort them out. So, we're responsible for our own actions, and you gotta set up a plan, and you gotta stick to it. Sometimes it's kind of hard, and it's undoable, and you have to move your goals and your situations along. It's not like you're writing everything down in stone. It's, when you draw a line, draw it in the sand. Okay? So what if a big gust of wind comes and blows all that sand away? You can always draw another one. And you can always move it around a little bit. Makes it easier. And I saw that on Facebook, and I had to share it. And it's true. And it all comes down to one thing. And life is what you make of it. Always has been, always will be. You know what? It really is. It's like my choice of my doctor. Going to Thailand. A couple of people, you guys were like, "No, Jessica." It's like, you know what? I'm going in with a totally different attitude. I've done my research, and when you see my videos 7 months from now, it's going to be like night and day from other people's experiences. My experience is not going to be your experience. Your experience is not going to be my experience. Every single transition is different. It is. It's weird. It all goes down to metabolism, attitude. I mean, there's a whole bunch of factors that go into play. And it's not to say that I'm better. It's because it's not. I'm not any better. I'm not any better at anything. I put on my shoes the same way every single day. And that's usually backwards and inside out. And if you know how to put a shoe on backwards and inside out, good luck to you, okay? Because it takes practice. So, and then, you know what? I ran across this thing, and I'm not going to go through a whole bunch of different quotes, but, I ran across this. And it's like, I'm so convinced that I can reach my purpose in life through the achievement of my goals, that there is no doubt in my mind that I will do it. I believe in myself and in my abilities. I am a person of action, immovable in my determination, confident in my abilities, unshakable in my convictions, and impervious to doubt, insensitive to the negative opinion of everyone who does not have the interest, in my goals. I am successful, and I will not settle for anything less. We are what we repeatedly do. We are what we do. Excellence, therefore, is not an act, but a habit. And that's Aristotle that wrote it, and it's, it's true. It's tough love against ourselves. And you heard me say that yesterday in part one of this video. Tough love. You really do got to get ready to, give yourself some tough love. We got to do what we need to do to survive. And every situation is going to be different. So you can't really ask me, what should I do, Jessica? I don't know what you should do. Your situation's different. What would I do? That's going to be different too, because I don't know all the factors. I really don't. I don't know, what shoe you put on first, or, if you're like me and when you get dressed in the morning, sometimes put your underwear on inside out and you got to take them back off and put them right back. Just saying. There's a lot of different factors, and that's what makes us unique. So, like I said, today's the 25th. I got 2 more days of work, so I'll be busting my butt again. I've actually had a bad couple of days. My truck broke down later on yesterday, and then it broke down again today, so hopefully they're going to fix it tonight, and I'll have a good truck to drive tomorrow. Of course, they might make me borrow somebody else's truck, and I kind of hate that. So, but then I'm going to Dallas on Sunday. I'm going to make another video. I'll bring you guys to Dallas with me, sort of like before. Nothing fancy. It's not like I'm going to bring the camera actually inside of the doctor's office, but, I'll discuss it. And when I step out of the therapist's office, because that's going to be nerve-wracking in itself. That should be this next video, but it's, I'm going to go see a therapist I've never seen before and try to get a letter for surgery. And, was referred by my current therapist, but still, because my current therapist is writing a letter, and I'm going to need another letter. And I'm all for that. I'm all for that. I know it's, a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, they just do that just to, be the gatekeepers, make sure nobody's going in. And it's like, you know what? Gotta be true. Gotta be yourself. You know what? If you're those two things, you don't got no worries in the world. I'm telling you. So, but it's going to be interesting because I hate repeating myself over and over. And it's like, so, anyway, I'll do that then. I got to update my prescription. I still got enough pills to last me, don't worry, but I'm still going to, because I've heard of some girls having some problems when I get back from from Thailand, and I'm not going to have that issue. Nope. So I'm plugging along. I'm doing my thing. An update on the doctor. Dr. Chetowit is who I picked. Surgery is, like I said, um, the 24th of February. The 25th of February, which is 7 months from now. 7 months, period. That's it. I know that wasn't very ladylike, was it? But I'm waking up, and it's, you know, cut off the nose, you know. Um, so I'm looking forward to it. And like I said, my experience, I think, is going to be pretty darn good. When I start my 32 series videos, I think it's 32. I'll worry about that later. Still a long ways. I got to work on getting a visa. I wanted to wait closer to 6 months. I didn't want to do my visa too early because I think they want an updated picture. So I'll probably have to wait a little bit more for that to get my visa because I'm going to be there for like 44 days. I'm going to be there from February 13th all the way to March 25th. So be over a month, and I'm doing that on purpose so I can act like a tourist. And in case something does go wrong, I'm leaving a week later. So then just right on time. So I'm a week early, a week late on purpose. I'm just looking forward to it. Everything's coming together. Reality is sinking. It's sinking in. Reality is, my gosh, it's crazy. Crazy! Gosh, I'm gonna headache. Don't do that when you get over 40. Oh my gosh. So, everything is going good. Work is going good. A little frustrating. A little bit of downtime. But I'm plugging away. Doctor's going to be paid off in a couple weeks, totally. And then some. Then I could start saving on the hotel. And also for the aftercare on the way back. I got to think about. A lot of people are like, Jessica, you're crazy. You're giving up a job. You have a job right now, Jessica, that pays you $20-25 an hour, and you're just gonna walk away and go to Thailand? Yeah. Yeah, I am. But you know what? And I'm gonna be down for like 3 months. I'm not gonna be able to work. Hopefully my job will understand. I will tell my job probably around November, December. I'll give them a month notice, month and a half notice. I will let them know, and hopefully be able to use the Family Medical Leave Act. So hopefully should be able to do that, the Medical Leave Act, and then I could disappear for a couple months, come back, and I mean that's the ideal situation. What happens, I don't know. I got to pay for doctors on the way back. Obviously new hormones, new inspections. Oh my gosh, new inspections. Woo! It's going to be great. So I got a lot to look forward to the next 7 months. It's just plugging along, going to it. So you got to remember, I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. You're not going to tell me how to live mine. But I tell you what, you know what? It's a lot easier if you're true and if you're being yourself. So you've got to be true. You've got to be yourself. It is so much easier that way. I mean, it ain't going to be totally easy. Not by a long shot. It's going to be hard. But you know what? Chances are it's going to be worth it in the end. And that's the main goal. In the end, to be all worth it. And if just as long as you have that goal in sight, and in your mind, whether it be in the back of your mind or forward, wherever your timeline is, because it's not a race, you deep down inside, you're always smiling. And it's good, and then people think you're crazy. Just because you start naming your brushes and, oh my gosh, start, eating big, huge, gigantic pills, so. You're not falling for that one again, are you? You just got to remember, you got to be true. You got to be yourself. So until next time, peace.